fall update has dropped yesterday, and we are here today to discuss what you can do with the fall event update. So again, this is a Gamer Sirsha, and this is another Grow a Garden video. So as you may all know, we have the fall event in Grow a Garden happening right now. So I would like to discuss how you can fully take advantage of this event. Make sure that you are working through the event as effectively as possible. But before that, of course, let us go ahead and discuss the main things in this fall update. So basically, right now you have your fall bloom progress right here. This basically works like the beanstalk event. The only difference is that if you are not able to put a fruit to contribute to the fall bloom progress, once it is completed with 500 points of fruits, unfortunately you would not get a restock in your shops. So this means that whenever this resets, once the cooldown is over, you would need to ensure that you would put at least one fruit to contribute to the fall bloom progress, so that the shops will be reset or restocked for you as well. Okay, yeah, I don't have any available right now, but I do have some Zen Flares and Serenities in my garden. Those are some of the good plants that you can use for the flower category. I will have something for you guys later once I show you the categories for the needed plants. But before that, let's go ahead and discuss the shops. So first, we have here the fall festival gears. So a number of these are actually just for fun, basically. So for the firefly jar, let me show you how that works. Firefly. Okay, let's remove this. Let me show you how it works. Firefly jar. When you tick on it, there you go. You have your own little firefly that will fly around you for a couple of seconds, and then it'll just fly away. Next thing, sky lantern. It actually works the same. You will be letting go of a sky lantern. There, this is how it looks like. There. It just flies away from you. Okay. So if you're good for those kind of fun, that'll be alright. For me, I just buy whatever I see on the gear shop, but I might stop buying these two moving forward, since they don't really enrich the gameplay in any way. It's just for fun. And then, another one for fun, the maple leaf guide. So maple leaf guide, here we go. Okay, so if you can see right here, I have a maple leaf guide in my character. There you go. She's holding a maple leaf guide, and actually, guess what? If you click, that also flies away. Yeah, it does fly away. So yes, okay. And then another one for fun, although I haven't tried to use this before. This is the leaf blower. So it actually makes you fly around. Let me go ahead if we can. If it'll be fun. Let's try it on my character right here. Let's just go somewhere quite far. Okay, alright. Let's go here. And then let's... Yeah, it works just like that. It's like you're flying around. No! I almost fell. Okay. Yep, that is it. And then let's go back. I should have my event lanterns here in my shortcuts. Event lantern, let's put that here. Okay, so where is that gear shop? There. So we have a few right here. Maple syrup, this is for 50 million shekels. It's straightforward, gives 50 XP to your pet. Maple sprinkler, I believe this is at 250 million shekels. It increases growth speed, mutation chances, and fruit size of fall plants. It lasts 5 minutes like most of our sprinklers. And then we have the bonfire right here, which is for 500 million. So you place this down to give a temporary boost for cooking and fall related pets. Boost decreases as fire weakens. So yeah, it will stay in your garden for a while. It doesn't say how long it will stay, but the effect decreases as time passes by. And for this one, the harvest basket, I haven't tried buying this. I haven't seen this in stock while I was playing, but it says in here, toss a bunch of fruit around and feeds all your pet. This is actually a good gear. It makes feeding pets much easier. And then next up is the maple leaf charm. So for this one, this is for 100 million shekels. It summons the winds to bring forth rain. So you can now technically summon the rain weather. It gives the wet mutation, and of course it gives the 50% boost for growth of plants. And then we have this, the last one, the prismatic gear, which is the golden acorn. And guess what? The price tag on this is 10 billion shekels. Again, that's 10 billion shekels. But the effect is also very good. It resets a pet back to age 1, but it empowers it with a random mutation. Just take note, the pet must be age over 50, or I'm sorry, over 40. So this is actually quite great. You don't need to wait for you to be able to increase the age of your pets to 50 for you to put them in the mutation machine. And actually, I think the effect of this is quite instantaneous. You don't need to wait an hour like in the mutation machine, and the age requirement is lower. So yeah, I think this is a good gear to have. So whenever it's in stock while you're playing, go ahead and buy the golden acorn. And then next up will be the cosmetics. So we have the fall crate right here. Within the fall crate, you have a 39.29% chance to get the fall wheel, 25% chance to get a crate of pumpkin corn, 17.86% chance for the acorn brazier, 10.71% chance for the maple trophy, and a 7.14% chance to get a log tunnel fall. Actually, I would like to have that one. That looks fabulous, although I don't know how the aesthetic for this will fit in my fairy themed garden right now, but yeah, we'll try to make that work. Okay, and then other cosmetics, 10 million for the fall leaf chair. I believe for the maple flag, this is at 15 million. Flying kite is at 25 million. And the fall fountain, this one, I would highly suggest for you to make sure that you get to buy at least one of this cosmetic, because it has an effect. Periodically imbues your crops with a fall mutation. So yeah, that's kind of overpowered. Just have this in your garden and you'll have fall mutation spreading in your plants. Okay, next up will be the seed shop. So for this one, we have the new seeds right here. So first thing that gets unlocked, there's no requirement, which is the turnip seed. You can buy this for 10 million shekels. It's a multi-harvest plant. Base value is at 10,830. Next one, when you contribute to the fall bloom 2 times, you'll be able to unlock the parsley seed. This is worth 20 million, also multi-harvest, and the base price value is at 18,000. Next will be the Meyer lemon seed, and this unlocks at level 4 of the fall bloom. This is worth 50 million. Also a multi-harvest crop with a base value of close to 30,000. Next, at level 5 of the fall bloom comes the carnival pumpkin, which you can buy for 100 million shekels. Base value is around 43,000. And then the next one, this one I haven't seen this in stock yet, but it unlocks at level 10 of the fall bloom. I don't know how to pronounce this. Nephofia, I think. And the seed price apparently is just 4.5 million for a mythical. I wonder why the carnival pumpkin is much more expensive than this. So 4.5 million shekels seed price with a base value of 99,000. This is a powerful fruit. If you look at it, it's also multi-harvest. So yeah, I think this would be a better fruit to have in your garden. Oh, I see. I think that particular entry of 4.5 million is wrong, because in the list I went back to the wiki, it's actually 450 million shekels. So again, that's 450 million shekels. Next up, at level 13 of the fall bloom would be the golden peach, which is priced at 900 million shekels each seed, with a base price of 79,000 right there. I still think the Nephofia is priced better for the fruits, because that's 99,000 base price. And then the brand new Transcendent seed, you will unlock this at level 17 of the fall bloom, and this is the maple resin seed. Each seed is worth 1.5 billion shekels. Again, that's 1.5 billion shekels, and the base price value is at 171,000, which is quite close to the bone blossom. I believe the bone blossom is at a base price of 200,000. So there you go. Those are the seeds that you can buy in the seed shop. All right. And then lastly, we have our fall pet shop, where we can get first the fall egg, where you have a 55% chance to get a robin, 32.5% chance to get the grizzly bear, 32.5% chance to get the badger, 10% chance to get the grizzly bear, 1.5% chance to get the barn owl, and then 1% chance for a swan. Okay, wow. We have two quite rare pets right here. One for 1.5 barn owl and the swan. So let's go ahead and take a look at the characteristics of the pets that you can get in the egg. So first will be the robin. its passive is called Tiny Bird. It grants 10 to 20% decreased player size. So I think this is quite a good cosmetic for your player if you would like to be able to move around your garden as a smaller character, and take a look at how things will look like around you when you're smaller. And then next up will be the Badger. Its passive is called Earthquake Excavator. Occasionally digs around and spreads mud that has a chance to mutate nearby fruits with cracked mutation. Alright, cracked mutation, you can also get that in the earthquake weather. And then next we have the Grizzly Bear. So for the Grizzly Bear, there's actually two passive traits. One is Fall Express, chance to apply the fall mutation. Second one is Mighty Bear. It grants increased player size. So we have a pet that decreases the player size, and we also have a pet that increases the player size. And then the next up, 1.5% pet, the Barn Owl, which is a mythical pet. So we have two passive traits right here. One is Wise Shopper. Pets bought from the shops directly have a chance to get extra base weight. And then second one, Prince of Fall. All fall type pets gain bonus XP per second, which is, I think, a usual passive trait of the owls within the game. And then we have the Swan, our divine pet with a 1% chance. It has two passive traits as well. One is Swan Song. Occasionally goes to another pet's player and befriends it and performs its ability. So this is actually quite an interesting passive trait, because just imagine if you go into a good server which has great pets like maybe the Kitsune, the T-Rex, the Mimic Octopus, what else? The Butterfly, Dragonfly, you have a chance to copy those abilities and apply it to your garden. Just think about that. That's actually a great passive trait. And then the second one is Bird of Grace, which occasionally applies the graceful mutation. I am not yet sure how many times your plant multiplier will be for the graceful mutation, but yeah, that's one of the new mutations that is brought upon by the fall event. So let's discuss the next pets within the fall pet shop that you can buy. So next is the Chipmunk, which is worth 150 million shekels. Harvest Stash grants a chance to not consume a use when using the harvest tool. And then the next one is our red squirrel, which is at 400 million shekels. Passive trait, Squirrel Support. When fall type pets finish their abilities, they will start the next cooldown with less time. And then we have the Marmot, which is priced at 700 million shekels. So the passive trait, every 540 to 120 seconds burrows down in the ground and hides in a random mound. Finding the Marmot will grant a fall related reward. Has a 15 to 30% chance to burrow again. So it works just like the Imp from the fairy update. The Imp, you would need to run around and catch it. With this one, when it burrows underground, you would need to find the mound to get the rewards. And then next up will be our Sugar Glider. This one, I haven't seen it in stock yet, but it's for 900 million shekels. Passive trait is Sugar Gliding. Occasionally glides from 3 random different fruits. Copies 1 mutation from each fruit and applies it to the next. So it's like interchanging mutations between different fruits. I'm not really sure how we can benefit from this. But yeah, that's the passive ability of the sugar glider. And then of course we have our divine pet that is for sale in the pet shop, which is our space squirrel. So for this one, this is for sale for 1.2 billion shekels. I actually just happened to get myself one of these a few minutes ago. I was not able to get the video because I was not recording during that time. But yeah, the passive trait, a space odd nutsy. That's what it's called. Every 16 minutes, 15% chance to mutate a nearby fruit, applying the void touched mutation. And the void touch mutation, that's 135 times the base price of your fruit. Wow, that is an OP trait right there. So of course, yes, whenever you see this in the shop, go ahead and buy it. It would be good to have quite a number, of these of this particular pet. So next up, I would like to ensure that you are well prepared for you to be able to basically mine the fall bloom update. So for this one, there are actually several categories of fruits that will be asked for the contributions. So we have berry, flower, fruit, leafy, sweet, tropical, vegetable, prickly, woody, and stocky. So actually, there are several fruits right here in the list. You can visit this particular list in the Grow a Garden wiki that you can use for several categories, like the strawberry and the blueberry. These are also under the fruit, leafy, and sweet categories. So what I did is I actually created an Excel file that lists down the fruits that covers several categories, and I also added a few notes for some fruits that are just usable for one category, but it's great to use them because you can get the fruits quite easily. They grow fast. And also, what I did in this list is that I did not include any non-obtainable plants to ensure that the list is also new player friendly or casual player friendly. At least if you are not able to join other events, you would not miss out if you don't have a specific fruit. So at least you would have the chance to still contribute to the fall bloom. So yeah, that is it for the update. Oh, and also, by the way, before I forget, of course, for the list, once you see the fruits listed, make sure that you have them in your garden so that you can pick out the fruits and the plants once they are needed in the fall bloom sharing of fruits. Okay, alright then, so there you go. That is it for this video for the update of the fall event. Do let me know if I have forgotten anything or if there are any other tips that you would like to include. Just leave that in the comments, and also please go back to one of my other videos. I will also make a short for it. I just noticed that we have hit 20 subscribers here in YouTube. Again, we have hit 20 subscribers here in YouTube, and I promised to give out a cockatrice to one of our lucky subscribers. I'll make a YouTube short for that. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and put in your username in the comments so that I can draw a winner for that cockatrice giveaway. So again, thank you so much for watching. This is Gamer Saoirse. This is another Grow a Garden video, and peace out.